let's keep it off the podcast and shit. I assume that means social media and shit, podcast and shit. Keep it off the media. And I don't want people to feel scared. So instantly he's trying to cover it up and conceal it. Yeah. And that would make sense because since then they offered me money to come back and act like it never happened and just get back to work and not talk about it and act like it never happened.
How much y'all for you?
Which I respectfully decline. I won't go into that.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Gunter and God. I'm back with another video. If y'all like to be a part of the community, please join on Reddit, please join the Discord. It'll be a link down in the description below. So just a few days ago, Dejon went on the FIGGMUNITY WORLD podcast and revealed to the world about what really happened at the No Jumper warehouse by an unlicensed security guard. And he starts at the story saying that he was just chilling at the conference room and the security guard was over here fiddling around with the gun and cleaning it or doing whatever he was doing with the gun. But all of a sudden the gun went off and then Dejon says that he sees fragments, all over the places.
People keep saying, attorneys keep saying a hit is a hit. Everyone keeps saying that to me. Like if it made contact, it made contact. I believe in the power of words. I'm not inviting that into my life.
Okay.
I have people that have lost their life. I know people that have lost their life to that. So on March 25th, it was a Monday. I went in to do No Jumper News. I believe it was Flacco, Sharp, and myself. We did the news. We walk out. You guys know the building, so I don't have to explain everything. I walk out. I always sit at that conference table. You guys know the table. I always sit right there, eat right there, be on my phone, get some work done. And that's exactly what I was doing. Flacco left, Sharp left. Adam was in his office with the door closed. So there's no other personality. No one else was there. There was no other No Jumper personality that was there who could even speak to the incident. I'm the only personality, sans Adam, who's in his office with the door closed, that was there at the time. Minding my business at the table and just a loud bang, boom, or what have you, goes off and like the gun went off under the table is what I'm assuming.
So a person was sitting next to you, which was a security guard.
He was at the table.
He was at the
security guard. The security guard.
Yeah, the security guard. Yeah. I mean, he didn't have a gun license.
The security guard.
Did you? Yeah, he doesn't.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that at the time.
Oh, but you know that.
Without saying names.
I know that now. I didn't know.
Saying that.
I didn't know
Unlicensed
that. I
security
didn't know
guard?
that at the time.
Oh my God!
But you know that now.
But I swear, I didn't know that at the time.
At the time,
I was just sitting there minding my
unlicensed
business.
security
I
guard.
look up after the gun goes off, and I feel the pain in my thigh, my left thigh.
Did you see him cleaning the gun at that time?
I wasn't paying attention to him. I was on my phone. I knew he was there, and I just said, "What's up?" But I wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. I was on my phone handling something.
And then you heard a shot go off.
Heard it, felt it underneath the table, all of that.
Did you call 911 there?
I did not call 911.
So you got up and left and drove to the hospital?
No, Josh took me to the hospital.
Oh, Josh
took me to the hospital. Yes, I was taken to the hospital by Josh. In his car. That's why the whole theory of me getting up, running, hopping, running out the building, all of that. What do you guys? But again, none of them were there.
Adam.
Josh, I didn't drive myself to the hospital. Josh drove me to the hospital and was there in the ER room. The security guard followed us up there against my wishes and sat in the emergency room with us against my wishes. I'm like, I don't apologize profusely, like apologize maybe 1,000 times. And I'm like, I don't really want you here. It wasn't until my father showed up that he respected him enough, I guess, to leave. Even Josh tried to stop him from coming in the hospital because I told him, like, I don't want him here. I saw him walking up. I'm like, that can't be him. Like, why is he here?
Dejon Paul says that the bullet grazed him on the thigh, and then that's when Josh had rushed him to the hospital. And Dejon is saying that, he has text messages of this, going back and forth or whatnot, and that he also has a report from the hospital proving that he got shot. So my thing is, if Dejon has all of this information, all this proof, then why is Adam22 so confident in trying to countersue Dejon for, making false claims or, going against his NDA or whatnot?
So being shot, that's what they think. So nothing like really penetrated the skin is why they're saying you weren't actually shot and you can't take legal action to do anything, but you actually can though. So
I was grazed.
Yeah.
I was grazed. I had medical.
And they have a medical report of that.
Correct. I went to Providence Hospital.
Grazed or shot, by the way.
Near. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like I said with power words, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Providence Hospital is like maybe like five
we know where it's at,
minutes.
yeah.
Right. From the office. I don't want to give out the location, nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So from there, what are you thinking there? Are you saying, you know what, I need to take legal action, or are you texting your ex-employer, your boss, and like where are you at in the headspace?
Well, when I got to the hospital, Adam texted me, and those are the text messages I showed.
Oh, the screenshot text messages.
He texted me that while I was at the hospital. Talking about let's keep it off the podcast and all that shit. And yeah, I was just focused on making sure. They ran like 4 x-rays on me. I wanted to make sure because they found, my coworkers found 2 bullet fragments underneath the table as well as the casing. So if you find bullet fragments, I want to make sure there's no bullet fragment in my thigh. So they ran like 4 x-rays on me when I was at the hospital to make sure that there was nothing lodged into my thigh, because there was a graze mark and I just wanted to make sure, but there wasn't, fortunately there wasn't lodged in my thigh.
Dejon Paul also lets us know that Adam22 offered him hush money to keep quiet about all of this. Adam22 wanted Dejon to stay off of social media and, not go on any platform to speak about this, which Dejon was doing for the longest time. But now he's on FIGGMUNITY WORLD, letting the world know about exactly what happened.
Hey, dude, I'm really sorry about this. I was kind of in shock earlier and didn't know what to say. Just know we're on your side and thinking this was super effed up, fucked up, obviously. And we're going to try to do everything by the book and make sure you're good and shit. I said, I appreciate it. I know it was all an accident. Just want to get checked out and make sure everything's okay. Crazy day at the office. He said, insane. Let's keep it off the podcast and shit. I assume that means social media. And shit, podcasts and shit, keep it off the media. And I don't want people to feel scared. So instantly he's trying to cover it up and conceal it. Yeah. And that would make sense because since then they offered me money to come back and act like it never happened and just get back to work and not talk about it and act like it never happened.
How much y'all offer you?
Which I respectfully declined. I won't go into that. Which I respectfully declined.
So you was offered hush money?
Hush money, yeah. I was offered hush money to come back and act like it never happened, and I declined.
Dejon Paul lets us know that he never signed an NDA, so I'm not even sure what Adam22 was talking about. Obviously, somebody's lying in this story right here. And Dejon Paul also lets us know about a situation of sexual harassment at the workplace. He says that he felt uncomfortable the entire time when he went there. That Adam22 personally texted him asking if he was gay because he heard a rumor from Gina or whatever. And then he says that he was thinking about if he was gay or not, and that he didn't want to come off homophobic, so he just thought that he would ask Dejon. And Dejon thought that this was weird. He's like, bro, you're my employer, you're my boss. Like, why are you over here thinking about my sexuality? Like, this is already kind of weird, bro. And the jokes that you make, kind of imply that, you might be a little sus and think yourself. So are you trying to hit on me? Like, what's really going on here?
Please read
Monday, September 11th, 3/22. So not to be weird because I'm not homophobic, but are you gay? Because I was thinking about it, and Gina is the only person who ever said that to me. I was just thinking about it, and I wasn't sure if she was just playing a narrative. This is Monday, September 11th.
Why is he asking you that?
This is out of nowhere.
Why does it matter?
Yeah.
That's the first text of Monday, September 11th. So this is out of nowhere.
Did you sign a contract as an employee?
I was.
Contracted employee. Yeah, you're a contracted employee.
Contracted employee. W-2 employee. Yeah. He actually, at the time, I did not know that it was wrong for him to ask me this question. It wasn't until recently that I've learned that this was informed.
Yeah,
I did not know that at the time.
That's definitely wrong.
So I just replied, LMAO, I'm not homophobic. I said, yes, Adam, I've been with guys before. I've said that on the timeline before, and I think it's obvious.
Yeah, why is he asking?
And he said, hey, I try not to assume. And that was so, again, when he's sitting across from Wack every week and Wack's like, isn't he gay, isn't he gay, isn't he gay? He can say, I don't know. I would always be like, bro, you text me and ask me that. Like, what's up?
Just oblivious to everything.
And knowing Adam22, the Adam 16, he would love to have another black person on Plug Talk. So, this wouldn't be surprising whatsoever. But this time, Lena the Plug, his wife, would not be involved. So after Dejon brings us this information about him being shot and the allegations of sexual harassment at the workplace, the next day, Adam22 gets extremely mad and then goes on a podcast and lets us know that he is absolutely confident in this lawsuit, that he might actually countersue Dejon for bringing this to the public and spreading false information about him and his company.
Talk. Just keep talking. The more you talk, the more convinced I am that you don't have appropriate legal counsel, because the number one thing that they're going to tell you is stop talking. Let's also throw this out there. You are still technically an employee of No Jumper. You're just on temporary leave due to the fact that you stopped showing up.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, you've signed an NDA. Mm-hmm. So you're coming out and you're lying about an assault that allegedly happened at No Jumper, and you are lying because you do not have any evidence. And that was abundantly clear to me when I saw some clips from that stream. If he did have a photo of a wound, don't you think that he would have been trotting it out and showing the guys the same way that he was showing them the conversations?
Right.
Don't you think that if there was really a wound that it already would have been posted on Instagram? So yeah, you're under NDA, and the problem with the NDA is that a lot of times if you want to sue somebody for violating the NDA, then you're forced to basically like you're kind of fucked, because you have to be able to demonstrate that they did significant damage to your business or you. The thing is that I can't think of anything that would be more damaging to the reputation of my business than lying about an assault that took place at this business.
Adam also brings up that he loves the fact that Dejon admitted himself that he did not see a gun. So in Adam's eyes, this is a closed case. Like, this is an easy lawsuit to win.
I think T-Raw asked him, okay, so like you seen a gun, right? He was clean, and he said no. I just
And
heard.
in that moment, I was just like, bro, is it Christmas? Is it Christmas? You just said that you never even saw it. So what the fuck are you even talking about? There's no wound. You never saw a gun. There's no police report. There's no workers' comp. There's nothing. The hospital wasn't able to find anything. What the fuck are we talking about? You would have to be the worst lawyer, the dumbest fucking lawyer in the history of man to accept this case.
I was shocked when I heard him say I didn't see the gun.
Because I'm like, why would you even like admit that?
He could have said I can't speak on that. There's so many things he could have said, but you know,
and that's why I'm thankful, because T-Raw and them are actually working on my behalf.
But my thing is, why would Dejon Paul just come out with these accusations out of nowhere? Like, how would this benefit him from making a whole lie about the shooting going down at the No Jumper warehouse? Like, how would this benefit him whatsoever? That's exactly why, you know, I do personally feel like Dejon is telling the truth about this whole situation, and now it's Adam's job to try to protect himself and Josh or whatever over there at the No Jumper podcast. Now Adam22 has to lie about the whole situation and basically just deny everything. But Adam22 thinks since he has money saved up, since he has so much cash stacked up, that he can destroy Dejon Paul financially. And that's exactly what he says right here. He's saying that he's going to force Dejon to lawyer up and basically spend a whole bunch of money until he can't spend anymore. Like, he's going to drain Dejon financially.
But you now also might have to lawyer up and fight the potential charges that could be coming down, or the potential lawsuit that could be coming from violating your NDA. Now, a lot of people have thrown it out there. A lawyer might be willing to take his case pro bono, and just, you know, because they might be so confident in it.
it's a lot of man hours though.
Are those same lawyers gonna pro bono represent you when you're being sued by your past or current, I guess, employer because you broke your NDA? I don't think so. I don't see anybody lining up for that. If you ask me, I could immediately destroy whatever kind of financial situation you have going on by forcing you to put down a retainer for a lawyer. And you know, I don't know that I'm necessarily going to do that, but I've been talking to my lawyers all day about what we are planning. And so I don't want to like let anything out of the bag too crazy.
And that's just extremely messed up that you can even put somebody in that type of position in the first place. Like, how is that fair at all? And I guess it's not, you know? Adam22 also denies the sexual harassment allegations against him.
Now, there's one other element we haven't discussed
The
about
sexual harassment, right?
Yeah, the whole sexual harassment thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And shout out to We Starve, and he's been really compiling a whole lot of clips. When you actually see these clips in context and you see the way that he was a willing participant in this joshing around environment, and how much it was so obvious that it was not like he was a victim in this. He was just having fun with the guys, and that he was, if anything, really enjoying the reindeer games. I mean, come on, bring it on. Let's fucking go. Let's all make our lawyers rich, and let's fucking do battle. You know, I don't buy Gucci. I don't got a fancy car. I got one crib. I don't got 10 cribs. Guess why? Because I've been stockpiling money to go to war with a fucking idiot like you who thinks you're going to get one over on the 22ster. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. I don't roll over. I go to war.
Yeah, man.
And you need money to go to war.
And this isn't the first time that Adam22, the Adam16, is facing sexual harassment charges against him. You know, that's exactly why we call him Adam16, is because he was involved with a 16-year-old girl before in the past. So these accusations that are coming up against him, I mean, like, it really isn't nothing new whatsoever. Like, this is a part of Adam's personality. This is a part of who he truly is. But y'all, please let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation right here. Like, how far do y'all think that this is going to go? And once again, do y'all believe Dejon Paul when it comes to this shooting and sexual harassment allegations? Or do y'all believe that Adam16? please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear y'all's thoughts. And once again, if y'all would like to be a part of the community, please join the Reddit, please join the Discord. It'll be a link down in the description below, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, all right?